Happy Wednesday. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at noon. After months of campaigning and decades of dreaming, Keystone is a real town.
It feels great. It feels great. I'm ecstatic. The hard work of our over 60 volunteers really paid off.
That was Ken Riley, president of the Keystone Incorporation Committee.
Self-determination is something that this community needs. We need the ability to determine the infrastructure that we need and the services that we need.
2 in 3 residents agree. 431 people voted yesterday, and 291 said yes to becoming a town. Even more said yes to a town council. But first, a newly elected charter commission gets to work.
The stage we're going into now is a stage of actually molding the town and what the town's going to look like and how it's going to operate in the future.
Still undecided is the final seat on that charter commission. A coffee shop owner, Sarah Keel, leads by 7 votes ahead of real estate agent Doyle Richmond. Fewer than 30 ballots still need to be counted. Authorities have identified the skier killed in a fatal avalanche near Aspen Highlands earlier this month as a 54-year-old man from Hungary. The CAIC's final report shows he and his partners were experienced backcountry skiers with avalanche training done in Europe. One of 2 survivors from another fatal slide that same weekend near Marble is now searching for his dog. Channel 7 reports a border collie mix, Uller, was also caught in that slide and missing now for 2 weeks. Rescuers did find paw prints leading away from the slide area. A 36-year-old Glenwood man was killed there. January was good to local towns. Both Frisco and Breckenridge reported record tax revenue, Breck up nearly 2%, Frisco up 3.5%. But signs point to a slowdown. In Frisco, hotels and pot shops tumbled by double digits after both had rebounded last year. In Breck, short-term rentals are down slightly from last year, but still 75% ahead of 2019, when STR rules were still being written. Meanwhile, turnover for the town of Breck is finally slowing down. It fell to a recent low of 3.4% late last year after peaking at 25% in 2021. That's 1 in 4 employees leaving. The town says hiring is better than it has been, but not quite as good as pre-pandemic. A Denver woman is charged with stealing $3.3 million in COVID relief money. The Denver Post reports that woman said she was filing for payroll protection on behalf of multiple companies she did not own. The feds have been cracking down on this COVID fraud. Glenwood Hot Springs Resort, the biggest hot pool attraction in Glenwood, is adding another 5 pools, plus waterfalls and a patio. That construction is happening now. They open next year. Local avalanche danger is moderate today at every elevation in Summit County and the Vail area. Your problems are wind slab and persistent slab up high and loose, wet, springy slides down low as things warm up. In sports, the Avalanche play the Wild tonight at 8 on TNT. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz & Associates with American Family in Dillon. Yesterday's Summit High baseball game at Conifer was bumped to today. They play at 4. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.